Hi everyone, it's Magpie's YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing Fremantle's season for 2021. If you are returning Magpies, welcome. But if you are new to the channel and you're watching this for the first time, like, comment and subscribe if you're new to Magpies. Obviously Fremantle 110, obviously disappointing the way the season's gone. Lost 12. So they're on 40 points. They were a game in, I think, percentage out from the top 8 this year, but I think with Fremantle they have performed well in their games. Like they smacked Hawthorn, they beat West Coast the second time, they've got absolutely smacked by West Coast in the first derby as well this year. Lost to Carlton twice. It's a bit disappointing, but I think the feeling is that they probably should have made finals if you take out their performances. And I think you lose the Saints the last game of the season knowing that your finals chances is on the line, and for you to not perform that and play to your peak best, won't come out and be hungrier for your spot, I think that's disappointing as well. On top of that, because they've got smacked by Geelong and then get Port as well. I think that's been a tough one also, but the feeling has to be, can you trust them in a big stage? Can you trust them getting the job done? I don't know if you can. I've seen teams perform better than Fremantle getting the job done. So the wins and losses for this year, I think they've been pretty good in the wins. Beating Richmond in Perth, I think that's huge, because at least that way you've got chances to make the 8. I think you got taking the Collingwood win at Marvel, for what situation is. Losing to the Bulldogs, I think you want to win that one at home and really start showing off the reason of your form. But I think overall, I think it's not a bad season. Did I expect them to make the 8? No, I had them 10th. So I'm not going to take lightly on what I'm going to say here, but I think with this result, to beat Collingwood by 12 points, Fremantle deserve to win. I think now, looking back on it, I think some of the games that they're in, they have to be competitive. To lose to Geelong, your home deck, I think on a Thursday night or Friday night game, getting absolutely smacked, I don't think you should be expecting to get smacked. I think if you want to take the next step, and shout out to Druzy, because he's a Fremantle fan, and UCAT and Ryan Hench as well on that. But with Fremantle, you've got to perform well. It's okay to lose, but you got to show something. So Adam Chera has requested a trade back home to Melbourne, and Carlton's preferred destination. But having said that, I think if I were Adam Chera, I would rather say Fremantle. I think the future is bright with him there. I see him being like crucial to their midfield and certainly helping out in that department. So don't know why that wouldn't be the case. But it is what it is when it comes down to it as well. You gotta think positive though. I think overall it's been a good season, 10 wins. I think they missed out finals in 2015, 2013 as well, they were top 4 and making it. So I think after all, they could get into that next year and show some promising signs of Tracy and Walters. Fife will stick around probably for 1 or 2 more years. Mundy will sign on as well to that 1-year extension. So I think with them, you can rely on Mundy to get you a line. But other than that, I think it's been a really good season for Fremantle overall. If they drop down further down the ladder, I think that would be the easy way to deal with it, I think, personally, but it's pretty successful. So the positive, I think, being Richmond and West Coast the second time, beating Collingwood as well. I think they beat the Suns, and to beat the Hawks down in Tasmania, that's always a tough ask to do, especially up there. Beating Sydney but then losing to Sydney as well, that is a negative. But to beat Sydney in a tight game in Perth, I think that's a huge signs of improvement. But throughout the season, it's been a bit tough as well. The negatives, I think Fremantle are just non-competitive in some of the games. So I think the loss, Geelong loss was bad because, yeah, play against a good team, no one gets smacked. You want to show at least a 4-goal loss, and at least that way it wouldn't be a negative. It would actually be a positive. You wouldn't lose too many percentage. But to lose the Saints in the last game, lose the West Coast the first time around, and be competitive in the first half, second half fade out. I've got no doubt that Fremantle, if they clean that up, certainly top 8 contenders next year. You would think, as much as anything. So I'll rate the season out of 10. I think a 10-win season, it's not going to be a 10 out of 10. I think it's a 7. I think it's a 7 out of 10. It's been a hard-fought year for them, but it is what it is. I think Fremantle on the up for sure. I think West Coast is on the decline. Looking back at Fremantle season, you think the way that the game has gone, has it gone past them? West Coast, but with Fremantle, I think that the scene play is holding up well. I think that you got guys like Tracy and Luke Ryan performing really well. Injuries have had it, continuously this season. I think the less injuries, I think the better they get healthy. I think they can definitely push it. So other than that, just wait and see. So I hope you guys do like this video. Look, like, comment and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Fremantle fans, if there's plenty of it out there. I know Grace Hen's a Freo supporter. Am I wrong into saying that Fremantle should be aiming to play finals? But if so, let me know what you think. But until then, like, comment and subscribe. Go the Mighty Pies.